This is Coach Jim Johnson, and I'm excited to be back with another life tip video. Today we're going to talk about something that I believe is the number one fear in the country, and that is public speaking. My question, can you become a better public speaker? I believe with the tips that I've learned by being a public professional speaker for over a decade now, these tips can help you become a better speaker. Number one is speaking is a skill. In all skills, we can obtain and get better. So it's really important that you understand that public speaking is a skill. It is challenging, and I know when I first started public speaking, I was not good. Now I feel like I'm a pretty good speaker, and it's because I understood it's a skill and I can get better at it. Number two is you need to be prepared. The best professional speakers are not people that go out on a stage and wing it. They're prepared. A couple recommendations. Number one, I think you should have an agenda. You don't necessarily have to write out your whole entire speech, but I think you should have points that you want to follow. Because I don't believe you should read your speech or memorize it, but I think you should be clear about what you want to share and be able to share that with the audience on a consistent basis, and you do that by practicing and preparing for that. Number three, how do you open your talk? There's a lot of videos on this. I'm just going to share a couple points that I've learned. Number one, you want to capture the audience attention as quick as you possibly can. I don't want you to go out and say, oh, it's great to be here and talk about the weather. No. You need to capture the audience's attention very quickly, and you do that in three tips. Number one, you can do it by asking a question. Number two, by setting and sharing a staggering statistic. And number three, and the most powerful way, is to start with some type of story with a point. And you can combine those. You can ask a question and go into a story, or share a statistic and then go into a story. But catch their attention right away. Which leads to point number four, how do you close a powerful speech? I strongly believe you need to have a story that touches people's hearts and souls, and then finish by giving them a challenge or a call to action. Share what you want the audience to learn and what they can do to better their lives. Number five, when you're speaking, you need to make eye contact. I know it sounds obvious, but it's often a struggle for public speakers that you got to make sure that you're looking at the eyes of your audience, making sure that they feel like that you're talking to them. Number six, utilize the pause. That's a powerful thing you can use in your speech, and to do that, you should practice it. It's a great way to make a powerful point. It's a great way to add a punchline. There's a lot of different ways you can use a pause, but study ways that you can add pauses in your speech. It's a really powerful thing. Number seven, you need to educate and inspire, but you also need to entertain. And to entertain, you need to have stories, and you should have some things that are funny. I'm not saying you have to say jokes. In fact, leave that to the comedians. But you have to find ways that make people laugh and cry throughout your talk. And as a kid in the National Speakers Association, do you have to be funny in your talk? No, only unless you want to get paid. That's a really important thing that you need to entertain. The next one, and the final one, is you can always get better. Keep striving to get better. And one of the great ways to do is to video yourself. Look at your videos, assess them. You can actually hire a speech coach or have somebody assess them with you as well. But always strive to get better, because you can. And with these powerful points that I share with you, I strongly believe you can become a better public speaker. It's a great way to enhance what you're doing in your career and your life by being a better public speaker. I know you can do it. So take these points and go out and do it. Thank you.